Ho, 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 everybody. Welcome to Chapter 3 RV. Wanted to give everybody a little shout out that we actually arrived at our destination for Plan B. We're in good old Madeira Beach. And as you can see, I got a nice little decorated Christmas tree here. The sun is out, so I had to have my sunglasses on. It is beautiful. Kathy is actually with me. She's the camera lady today. But I just wanted to point out a few things before we throw out our next video. Through a lot of our videos, Kathy and I like to take selfies of the different locations that we've been. And we take quite a bit of them. And there was a reason behind that. That since I've known Kathy, and I think that's going back, she has to correct me if I'm wrong, but we've actually been taking selfies for decades now with each other of all the places that we've been around, which has been pretty awesome. So why not just take a bunch of selfies on these trips? So that's one of the reasons why I wanted to let everybody know why we are taking so many selfies. And what was the other thing that I wanted to say, Kath? Something else?
Merry Christmas.
Yeah, Merry Christmas to everybody. Hope everybody's doing well. This video actually that you're going to be watching, which is episode 10, takes us through Thanksgiving, which was such a wonderful time. Our wonderful son Kyle was able to set up a Zoom, and we were able to Zoom with them back in Vermont, and then also set up a Zoom with my family, and they were in Shippensburg, Pennsylvania, doing a nice little Zoom call with everything. So hope everybody's doing well. Hope everybody has a wonderful Christmas, and stay tuned for the next video. But who knows when it might be, because Kathy and I, we are having such a great time being on the beach. You want to pan to the beach, Kath? See how wonderful it is? We're going to enjoy ourselves, and hope everybody stays safe and healthy. We'll catch you again on the next one.
But for now, let's get back to the beginning, in Louisiana. Mike, you just left Texas. How do you feel?
Well, right now I'm going through some pretty gnarly roads here that are narrow. I gotta watch myself, but hey, I feel good. I think I got some rejuvenation going here. Feeling good about going through another state. But I can tell you that waking up this morning, you can tell we're getting closer either to the Gulf or more on the East Coast, because it's starting to get humid. It's hot. Not that dry heat that we came from, which I actually liked, because it was hot, but it was dry in Arizona, in West Texas, in Texas, in Texas, in Texas. But now Louisiana, let's see what happens here.
Our first stop was Ponchatoula, Louisiana. And boy, it was really nice to be out of Texas. We are actually allowed to have a campfire for the first time in a while. And we went to New Orleans.
All right, everybody. Kathy and I are downtown New Orleans, I guess as you can pronounce it down here. And we are at Cafe Beignet, which is one of the best places for good old beignets. And we're almost done because it was so good. I forgot to start video taping early, so at least I got a little bit of it. This is so good. We're having a cup of coffee. I got a cappuccino.
Although Mike and I weren't sure whether we wanted to go into New Orleans, we are really glad we did. The architecture was unlike anything we had ever seen anywhere in the United States. And it was really interesting because of the pandemic, because there were so few people there. It was actually really nice. So we didn't have to worry about huge crowds everywhere we went. And we had a really nice time. We were out of there way before it got dark. Mike found another Willie's chicken place. And again, back to the architecture, Evangeline, and more architecture. Back at our campsite, we met this guy. Mike tried to feed him some food, but he was a little timid. The next day, we found out why he was so timid, as Mike was sick as a dog. Sick or not, Mike insisted that we get going to Mississippi. Our original plan was to take us to Mississippi earlier in October, but due to Hurricane Delta, we decided to avoid the area. Now, Mike was able to add the Mississippi sticker to our map. We had a lot of ducks who decided that they were going to hang out with me quite a bit, especially while I was outside doing my work. And we were able to go into Hattiesburg and just check out the sights. The thing I enjoyed most about Okatoma was it was just a really peaceful place, and work was really stressful for Mike and I at this time, so it was a great place to just relax and be calm. The other reason we had to go to Mississippi was so we could go to Laurel, Mississippi. If any of you watch HGTV as much as I do, you'll be familiar with Hometown. It stars this cute little couple, Aaron and Ben Napier, who have really put Laurel, Mississippi on the map. Mike and I had a really nice day walking around the town. We even found the Napier's house. Ooh, a little stalkerish. And we made it back in time to watch football. We bid farewell to Mississippi and we were off to Gulf Shores, Alabama, the very tip of the barrier island outside of Mobile Bay. This was one of my favorite places.
Hey everyone, we finally made it to a different area. We are at the Gulf Shores, Alabama, right at the tip, and we made it to the beach. Yay! So right now, of course, I don't know if you could see in the background, but nobody's wearing a mask.
I am.
Except for Kathy and I. We don't care. But really what Kathy wants to do right now, wait another 10-15 minutes and bam, we're gonna see a nice little sunset. It is beautiful. The sand is like, what they call it? Sugar sand, Kath? Sugar sand. Very soft, very fine grain. Feels good on your toesies. And the ocean is emerald green. A little chilly out there, so I don't know if I'm gonna get in, but Kathy already put her toes in the water. It's a beautiful boardwalk, as you can see up there. So we just got into town. We're gonna hang out for 6 days through Thanksgiving. And who knows, we might spend Thanksgiving on the beach and we'll do a little bit of either Zoom or FaceTime or whatever with our kids. See what's going on. All right, take her easy.
A selfie on the boardwalk that Mike mentioned. And then some fun with Mike. Did you see that? There he goes again. Oh, I got him in slow-mo too. Never a dull moment or a dull sunset when it's with Mike. Some other nice walks on the bay. We just had a really nice time hanging out with one another and checking out Hope's Cheesecake, established in 1996, as well as Matt's ice cream. Oh yeah, and don't forget the hand. Good, what are you making?
I learned this from You, Me, and the RV. They have a griddle. They're trying the griddle out. So, is it a keto, kind of a keto meal? Basically, it's a burger. I'm going to fry up a burger, or griddle a burger, with some peppers. And then I'm going to fry an egg and put that on top and with no bun. I don't know. Sounded like something cool, so I'm going to try it out because I love this griddle.
Kill it.
So I got my burger, it's almost done. Got my egg frying up, and I got the peppers. So I'm gonna take it from the burger, I'm gonna put the egg on top, and I'm gonna put the peppers on top of the egg.
Where's the cheese go?
Oh, the cheese. The cheese will probably go on top to keep it all together. Just like that.
Thanksgiving morning, we went out to the beach just to soak up some sun before the rain came.
Well, let's see here. We've got turkey. It's been out on the griddle for a while, slow cooking. We've got from Hattiesburg, Mississippi, we've got cornbread stuffing from a jar. We've got some gravy. We've got pumpkin dessert.
It's the great pumpkin dessert.
Great pumpkin dessert, sorry. And then we've got mashed potatoes. I think we're, oh, one other thing.
Yep.
Forgot.
You did.
Cranberries. All right. So I'm going to cut those up, get everything working.
Hello, honey. Are you starting student teaching next semester?
Yes, I am starting. I am going to be teaching 8th grade language arts in the spring.
It was really nice to see everybody on FaceTime. We're so homesick and miss the kids so much. That weekend we went to Lulu's, who is Jimmy Buffett's sister, unbeknownst to us. Mike thought it was his wife. But we had a really nice time sitting on the river, just hanging out. And before we knew it, we were
on the road again. I can't wait to get on the road again.
And we were also going through our first tunnel with the rig attached. Being underwater terrifies me. Being in a tunnel underwater, ugh. So I just kind of held my breath. But Mike did a really good job. And Chapter 3 RV did it successfully. Since we were in the area, we decided to check out some beachfront property in Destin, Florida. As we drove by, it was absolutely incredible and left us wondering what it is all of these people who live in Destin, Florida do for a living. 30 years after my college roommates partied at Panama City Beach for spring break, we made it. I got to add the next sticker for Florida. Hey everybody. So we've been doing pretty good. We are on our way back, Plan B, a few stops away from where we'll be for the month. Mike had a little snafu last night. Do you want to explain it?
So, when we leave, typically what I do is I flush everything and then I at least put away the sewer. So I don't have to do it the next morning. But my next door neighbor, which was literally 10 feet away, I got to talking with her and it got a little distracted. So I forgot to push in the valve to shut off everything.
The shut off
The
valve.
shut off valve for everything to come out. So when I came out this morning, I was like, ooh, the cap is on, but yet the shut off valve is wide open. So all the stuff last night or whatever is basically at the end of that. So when I open that cap here in another minute,
Well,
whatever's
wait,
in there.
let's see. It's going to be surprise. You're not putting anything on your face. You better put glasses on your face.
Kenny? Oh, good.
Oh, that wasn't too bad.
No, but it is no.
He has been doing really well, though. So the fact that we've been on the road for 2 months, 4 days, it's kind of surprising. Mike finally found the perfect Willie's to get a t-shirt at. Pineapple Willie's. It was a really nice place on the beach with the best pina coladas we've ever had. On the road again, this time near Gainesville, Florida. I didn't even get out of the rig. We were only there for 1 night. After almost 2 months, we finally made it to Madeira Beach. We were so excited. We got everything set up. We have some Christmas lights. And our first weekend, we had visitors. My lovely sister Angie and her husband Chris came to visit us. We were so excited. We had to get ice cream. And then we had to take pictures with the goofy mermaid and crab and octopus.
Kathy, what's her middle name?
Rose.
Rose Panassi Williams. I'm not doing another thing.
It's always a good time. And the next day we went for a walk on the beach so we could get more seashells so we could make showing Mike's YouTube people how to make a seashell Christmas tree. Not one to be big on crafts, Angie finally came around and made an amazing tree. But nothing like my beach barf tree. Seen here. Hi. Taking out the trash. We start showing our followers just how hungry you are.
What's that?
We just
I
start.
used to have the guns way back in the day,
You
but
can still have the guns. Just work out.
no. Let myself go over the years, over the decades. Now I'm just middle-aged. Am I middle-aged or am I kind of on the other side?
I think you're a little on the other side. Unless you plan to live to be 104.
And plus, I don't want your video to have it because your video is probably going to be all blurry and shit.
We're having a good time and even managed to get in 9 holes of golf.
First hole. Oh.
Nice. Even got to spend some time with our friends, the OCs. And, added bonus, Brandon was here from Seattle. All in all, it's been a great trip. Mike finally got a haircut. Yes, I did it with scissors, and it looks pretty good.
We're out here at sunset at Madeira Beach. And Kathy has brought me out here to take a look at 2 stars, Saturn and Jupiter, which are going to essentially be in line with each other. And this is the first time since, what year was it again? 1326?
1226.
1226. That's the year 1226. In case you don't know, we're in the year 2020. So that's a long, long time since this has happened. So pretty cool. Come with binoculars out here. We're going to take a look at it.
Madeira Beach is one of our favorite places to go. It's always a really fun time. We get to hang out at John's Pass and go shopping, see the cool shark boat, and the birds, and the dolphins. We got to see a lot of Christmas decorations. But most importantly, Madeira Beach will always be where I say goodbye to my dear sweet mama.